Welcome back, everyone. And so, in this episode, I'm continuing the run that I started in the last episode, and this is part of a general series on, the Viking society or the Viking group that I chose. I started off as the character of King Sigurdr Snake-in-the-Eye, who in fact became a king in the last episode. You start off as a jarl, and this is in fact one of the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok. And so, as you can see here, I have the Kingdom of Sweden. I'm also the King of Denmark, and I have Wessex under my control. And just, I don't know, for aesthetic purposes, I kind of like red. I'm going to make Denmark the primary kingdom. It doesn't really matter. So as you can see here, this is Denmark. And it doesn't really matter what the situation, which one I pick, because my heir will inherit both because we have Scandinavian succession. I use my power as a voter to vote for my son in both kingdoms, so he's going to inherit both of them. And what I'm trying to aim at right now is the creation of the High Kingdom of the North Sea, which would make it a complete, which would make it an empire rather. So basically the requirements are that I hold the Kingdom of Norway for 30 years. I'm not sure if that means character or not, per character, or I'm not sure if that means, as, the dynasty itself. Another thing is that I'm not sure if it means controlling every single territory. We'll find out. But this is what I'm aiming for. And then there are other cool achievements that Paradox added that make this a unique playthrough. And let me show you the possible ones. Mikla Garthariki, I think, or if I'm pronouncing it right. So starting and staying as a North Germanic Asatruan of any kind, completely control the kingdom of Thessalonica and hold any empire without holding Byzantine Empire. That seems kind of easy. I'm going to go around, make my way around the Mediterranean. But before then, I want to kind of consolidate power in Scandinavia and also in England. Faster than the Fox is one that's possible. Before 1047, you got to completely control the Kingdom of Sicily. We'll see if we can make it there. It's possible. We're still far away, but that's not the major aim. And then there's Canute the Greater, which is what I mentioned, the one that I mentioned earlier. That's the first one I'm going for. You secure the High Kingdom of the North Sea decision. Okay, so that's what I'm going for. And then Vladimir's second choice is cool, but I don't think I'm going to do it. You basically, as a North Germanic Asatruan of any kind, convert to any Islamic faith and convert all of Russia to any Islamic faith. I think that's going to be for another playthrough, which I'll combine with the creation of the Russian Empire, which is one that I haven't done actually. I think you can do that with, that's the one that you do with Rurik, the Troublemaker, and I'm not sure if he counts as a North Germanic Asatruan, but I think he does. So that would be a cool combination. And then the last one that I could go for is Far From Home, starting and staying as a North Germanic Asatruan of any kind. Have your realm capital on any of the islands in the Indian Ocean region. We'll probably do that later. That would be really cool. Vikings in India. I saw some people kind of doing that with Iceland on YouTube, and it looked pretty intriguing. So anyways, now let's go aim for securing the High Kingdom, right? So we're in a good position. What we can do here is we can start declaring wars and capturing land in Norway, because we need the Kingdom of Norway, and as we need the Kingdom of England. And then I can also go for Mercia as well. I just want my troops to replenish just a bit, so I'll wait a little bit. Okay, ransom. All right, I'm about to die anyways. My character's about to die. So he's old, he's infirm. This guy proposes an alliance. Petty King Edmund Athwolfson of East Anglia. No, I'm not allying with anybody. And so I'm gonna see once this guy dies, what's gonna happen to the kind of military situation here. Ransom, sure. I have a son, actually, another one, who I'm worried with partition, Confederate partition, that he might inherit a lot of key duchies. So I'm gonna disinherit him. I want my next son to have all the key counties and just take everything from the dad. He's obviously gonna take the kingdoms. If the kingdom won't fragment, but I also want the same amount of holdings that this guy held, right? And so that's why I'm doing this. I'm gonna start ransoming prisoners, you know. And again, we're gonna go for some major wars too, right? But let's wait for our army to replenish fully. Maybe this guy might die before. Titles can be usurped. Sure, why not? Let's usurp it, yeah. So we got the Petty Kingdom of Wessex, which is, I think, effectively a duchy rank. Petty kingdoms in this game are duchies. So I'm dead, finally. Finally. Complications related to obesity. Now my son takes on. And we got a problem with the military situation here. We got dangerous factions, of course, but that'll settle. And we gotta nominate a successor. Okay, so I'm gonna obviously nominate my son. And my voting strength is 9, so it's gonna count for a lot. That's for the Kingdom of Denmark. Let's do the exact same thing for this kingdom too. For the Kingdom of Sweden, so that we don't lose that as well. Right? We'll nominate our son, Sigurd. And so we're not going to lose either kingdom. You see, that's the strategy here. Probably focus on Marshall since this guy's already doing it, you know. And, you know, he already has some of those perks. Let's see those dangerous factions. Again, we got money. We got enough money to raise mercenaries should we need them in any sort of civil war. And you know this, people who watch my videos already know that I'm a big fan of civil wars. For the reasons I mentioned in previous videos, they allow you to kind of reset certain things. You know, they're pretty awesome. Primary heir of the wrong dynasty. Okay. Who is this guy? What is his claim? What? Oh, he's gonna get Jarldoms. Why? I don't get it. Okay, so maybe we should kill him. What is going on here? He's set to get a bunch of Jarldoms. Should I kill him? Yeah, he has a claim on Upland. Wow, he has a lot of claims here. Murder this guy. Okay. So we want to avoid any sort of catastrophe. Can be convinced. Cool. Okay, wow, that's, you know, that's awesome. Okay, 33% success rate. Okay, so why is this guy, why is my son not the heir? I don't get it here. What's the succession law here? What's the succession law in those Jarldoms? Confederate partition. But I have a son. Is my son disinherited or something? I don't get it. Okay, that's weird. Okay, I don't get it. But whatever. We'll, you know, I mean. Ooh. Maybe this alliance would be good. And I need... Who is this person? Who is she? I should divorce her. I know. But we need to secure a solid alliance here for ourselves. And so Kingdom of Moldavia has, you know, can become very useful. So excellent. All right. And excellent. Okay, maybe we can subjugate this guy eventually. We have to be distinguished though. So our character starts off in a pretty I mean, not decent situation. And we gotta fix that. And of course, I gotta give away some territory to some vassal here because, you know, I'm over the limit, the domain limit, right? So let's give it to this guy. We're at 5-5 now, and that's good. All right. Okay, so suddenly that thing disappeared. There's no issue here with the cousin, so I can cancel killing him. And so, you know, I'm kind of disappointed because we had so many troops with the father, but we'll get there. Okay. A call to war. Sure. Active elections. Okay. How's Mercia doing? How are the factions? There is an independent faction, but it's not that big of a deal. Let's see the prison situation, actually. I execute some people here. You know, build some dread. Anyone who considers, you know, fighting us will be, you know, discouraged, right? Look, this is how you get rid of people in the independence faction. Look, there's a lot who don't like me. And I suspect they're Anglo-Saxons. Yeah. These are people who maintain earldoms, who are not happy with my rule. Right? So, wow, there is, you know, my character is kind of disliked. But with money, you can solve everything. And with good alliances, too. East Anglia. Let's see. I just need to build up the sufficient amount of fame here, and then I'm going to start attacking and going for duchies. So, let's see. What can we do for the time being? Well, we can go on a raiding campaign, right? So let's set our military here, and then we'll begin. We'll raise raiders, but the thing is, we are at war with some Turkic tribe. Oh, I think it's like a Pechenek tribe or something like that. Let me see. Yeah. So we'll wait for that to end, and then we'll see. Again, distinguished. We're waiting to become distinguished. And you can see here the independence faction against me is kind of fading. I'm going to call a hunt. Those are good for your prestige, by the way. And the best for your prestige is obviously raiding, because, you know, you get so much done with raiding, and you get money, and you can get, like, with the last character, I won a battle while raiding against, you know, another Asatruan group, and then I made like 500 prestige off of that battle, or gained 500 prestige. Okay, hold a feast. Welcome, friends. And then that means that we're going to become distinguished here, which I think means that we can then use the conquest of what do you call them? Duchies. Casus Belli. Alright, and then we're moving in the right direction. So, again, yeah. So now I think we're good to go. Okay. I can actually subjugate this guy, but I do want to wait. Maybe I'll subjugate someone else. No, I need to be illustrious to get there. So, the temptation to get rid of this guy is, you know, there. How much territory do I need to create the Kingdom of Norway? Let's see. This is actually, we're off to a slow start in this one. I got 1 and I need 16, so there's a lot of annexation to go here. Okay, my levies are on the rise. I like that. My levies on the rise, and then maybe we can pass this law. Okay, that means that we can actually raise more levies, but that also means that a faction will try to form against us. So, you know what? Let's subjugate this guy. But let me see one last thing. Okay. He has a truce. He's on a raiding campaign. I think that's the right time. But what? We don't have enough prestige. I lost that when I decided to change the realm law. But that's we'll get there very soon. Look how much prestige we're racking up now. So once I get that going, I'm actually gonna attack him, subjugate him. I wish there was some larger territory. Subjugate him, and then eventually, you know, I don't know, maybe focus on Mercia. We'll become illustrious by that point. Okay, so let's see if we can get any sort of piety going on here. Anything, for that matter. This is a pretty slow start, but I think it's well worth it because look at us here. We're at 4,600. We get this primary heir of the wrong dynasty again. I don't know what's going on with that. Ugh. I mean, we have an heir. I don't get it. Let's see. Available perk. Okay. I really don't get it. So, he's gonna get this. But why is this guy in line? Has to do with the marriage arrangement or something. Either way, we still remain the kings of those regions. So anything kind of happens, I'll dispossess him. I'll wage a war with him. I should kill him. Problem is, it's my cousin. And then he also has a brother in line. Let's, you know what? Maybe we can kill his brother. Right? Murder. Cannot use murder scheme. I don't know. Okay. No. Sorry. Murder this guy, yeah. Get rid of all these usurpers. Okay. So, let me just check what's going on with the murder scheme here. Can be convinced. Bribe. I like how the bribes are not like too expensive here. You know, 14 ducats. It's pretty reasonable. Okay, I already invited her. So those are 3 people. Let's see how much they yield. 58%. That's cool. 59, 58. Okay, and then let's begin with these guys. Let's subjugate this guy. He's vastly inferior. Okay. Let me move my rally point nearby. Go for the capital right away. Slow it down a little bit. Gosh, I can't wait until Paradox actually makes a like a Horse Lord type of DLC. That would be really awesome. You know, play as any of the kind of Central Asian tribes or something like that, or you know, the Mongols. They can do something also with the trade routes. That would be really cool. This guy's about to get subjugated. Let's going on with this guy? 68%. Anyone else want to join? No? Okay, alright. Soldiers. Unlock soldiers of lesser fortune. Yeah, we might use mercenaries at one point. Okay. So here we are, kind of subjugating others. And you know what's awesome? One of my Jarls is doing the dirty work for me and taking over a duchy of Mercia, which is actually half of Mercia itself. So we're expanding. I'm expanding in England without doing anything. So I'll take care of Scandinavia for the time being. I love when vassals do that. That's the awesome thing about having strong vassals. Let's see if he's winning the war though. Oh yeah, he is. Oh yeah, absolutely. I took his son. Took this Jarl's son, I think. Yeah. Okay, so that was good. We captured their capital. This is practically over. 92% still, but we're gaining fame. All right, here we are. Here we are. So we subjugated him. He's now part of our realm. And then let's check, what would it take to create the Kingdom of Norway? We said 16. We got 4 in that, but we got 3. We subjugated one of the local Jarls. And then I think what we're going to have to do is pick them out one by one, duchy by duchy, or ask them to be vassalized, but I don't think they're willing. I don't think they're going to be willing to do that. Okay, let's check out what's going on in Mercia. Kind of hope he... look at this. Yeah, he's definitely going to take this over. And maybe after he annexes this, maybe we can attack Mercia. If I were to invite another person, no. This will be easy, just do it. May he rest in peace. No one found out, so I'm going to kill this guy now. I'm going to get rid of this guy too, because he's a threat. But we got rid of that. Okay, that's cool. So look at us, we're in Norway. Would this person be willing to get vassalized? No. Duchy titles, no. Person would not be willing to get vassalized. And I think what we can do is, you know, we can go for the county. Why not, right? So now we begin our you know, onslaught here. This is where we're picking up a sort of you know, we're picking up on you know, our like momentum. Oh gosh, a chase son. Okay, well, let's hope we can get another son, because I'm not liking his chastity. Okay, we'll wait for alliances later, but wait. Primary heir. No. Hold on a second. Got a problem here. Okay. The heir is my nephew. And player. Oh, I see. Okay, right. So it's not... I don't know how it's working at this point, but this is the heir. He's my nephew, and I'm going to have to elect him to, you know, the throne. So, let me see. You see, use your voter strength. We don't want to lose any kingdoms here. Gotta pay close attention. It's unfortunately not my son. I don't get it. Why? Why can't it be my son? Whatever. I just I'm a bit confused with how the system is working, but whatever. I'll just, my heir will be my heir, and then, you know, I'll just use my heir, and I'll always vote for him to be the king. I think that's the only thing I can do. Okay, so he's both being elected. Oh, he's not being elected here. Let's see. So I'm electing my son. Your son and player heir. Confusing. Okay, now my son is my heir. I'm really... it's getting very confusing how it's switching around. Let me go back and fix that. Okay. Okay, perfect. So I hope this is who I get to have. It's my son. Okay, that should be my heir. I don't know why he's giving me my nephew. Okay, so now... Gosh, what is going on here? Okay, he's my candidate, my son and player heir. Okay. Again, let me check. Alright. Sweden? Why can't it be him? It's my candidate. Apparently my voter strength is not enough to elevate him. Right? So... Okay. And that's the cousin. That's the cousin who's set to inherit. I see now. And that's the cousin who's set to die very soon. You know, I'm gonna get rid of him. No worries, you know. I should get rid of him immediately because he's a huge threat to my, you know, to the political stability here. Look at that. Huh. He should die. He will. Worst case scenario, I kill him and then I elect myself, but it's fine. Independence faction. That's great. Okay. So a civil war is obviously brewing here because of, you know, dissatisfied vassals. We'll take care of these guys in a bit. We're about to win this war anyways. Perfect. So these guys will be imprisoned. This guy will be imprisoned, and that's a new duchy. Or, sorry, a new county here. We can grant it to somebody. Let's see. Gavin. Alright. So disband. So let's see. Here we're gonna hold a blot. We're gonna hold a blot and then we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Okay. That faction is done. It will be my pleasure. What happened here? This guy became his own independent, you know, person. He became his own independent kind of entity here. Can I offer him vassalage? No. That sucks. Okay, well, let's go for East Anglia then. And then what we should be doing too is creating men-at-arms. Right? We're gonna obviously, I want to create Varangian veterans, right? Look at the terrain. They're good in farmlands and plains and hills. Kind of good for England. Winter effects. They also can handle harsh winter conditions. I'm gonna create them later. But what about the Bondi here? Similar. They're not good in mountains and hills and desert mountains, but they're good in plains and farmlands. Maybe armored footmen. Those are always good. And then we'll go for the Vengarian troops too. Gotta start propping up our military as well. So I thought this vassal was gonna be ours? I guess not. We'll take what's left of Mercia too, or Mercia. Okay, pillage. Seawolves, prowess, naval speed. Oh, that's a new one. Army loot capacity, sure. I usually go for guile because I like to play tyrannically, but let's try the new this new mechanism here. Okay, Chancellor. All right. Queen is pregnant. Let's see what's going on with the kingdom situation. I still can't kill this guy. Most important thing is that we have Denmark. That's really important. Paused absolute control. Perfect. Okay, so we got that. And look at that now. We're beginning to expand in England. How much territory do we need left to create the Kingdom of England? I suppose it's a lot. 18? Oh, not really. Whoa. We can create England very soon too. Actually, let's take this guy. He's really scared. I feel bad for him. Okay. Hand this over to somebody. You'll take it. Yes, we know. We know. What's going on here? My voter strength. Okay, I have to vote again. Sweden? Let's see. Maybe my voter strength will mean that my son will be I don't have much voter strength in Sweden. It's really in Denmark where I'm more powerful. I'm gonna kill this guy though. I have to. So I wonder what voter strength is based on. I'm pretty sure it has to do with holdings, prestige, and a combination of all of those things. But it's interesting to see that in you know, my primary title, I have more voter you know, power than I do in Sweden. I don't, honestly, it's not the end of the world if I lose Sweden. What I need is Sweden. What I need is Denmark and Norway, and obviously, yeah, and England, of course. But that's, you know, that's to come. Or in fact, it might come even before Norway. Call to war, sure, we'll honor that against the Hungarians, or the chieftain of, yeah. So I guess the Kingdom of Hungary here. Or the Magyars. So we're pulling through. Cool. Okay. Alright, so disband. And let's give it to her. No, she can't be granted a title. I think there's restrictions on female inheritance or something like that. Alright, grant to this guy. Okay, cool. So here we are. Who's Dara? Well, once we get enough prestige, I'm attacking them. Okay. And maybe we can hold a feast to get that prestige going. Oh, we lost prestige though. That's big. Until next time. Alright, call the hunt. Okay. I love hunts. They're so good for that. We're being raided. Okay, you know what? Let's just crush them. Might as well. Might as well before they start desecrating our towns. Okay, so they're done. So again, what we're gonna do now is go for Dara, and then we'll be able to create the Kingdom of England. The issue here is that now I'm afraid that we might also like not get, you know, elective power in England. So what if I like lose the elections in England? Oh, cool, my son is now first. Should I still kill this guy? I'll try. Right, he's been a threat. He's been a thorn in my back, so here he is. Concentrated somewhere here. I'll kill him. Yeah, why not? Because what if he actually wins the election? So now I'm currently, you know, to be elected. My son is to be elected in both the Kingdom of England or the Kingdoms of England and Sweden. And so let's disband. Again. I keep getting that message. Yeah, he's back. He just really won't stop. So we're gonna murder him. We're definitely gonna murder this guy. We can kill him in January 17th, so soon. Hopefully my character doesn't die before then. He's young, he's 42. Won't send him into any wars. Oh look, Mercia's back. Or Mercia's back. I'm not gonna attack them. Let's go for this duchy here. It's inferior. It's an easy target. And we should end them in, you know, very quickly, right? So I really like the new music they added for the I think that comes with the flavor pack. Look at the horn. Here you see how they're summoning troops with the horns. It's this new thing that they added with the flavor pack. Just makes the playing as, you know, Asatru and Vikings so immersive. That's the beauty, again, I mentioned this before, of Paradox games, is that they really like to kind of give substance to different cultures, and then you feel like, you know, every playthrough is that's when a game is fleshed out, of course, you know, and later on, you know, you feel like the need to play different cultures because there's different experiences. It's not all generic. I'm sure they're gonna start doing that with, you know, Arabian cultures later. Probably, you know, they're gonna focus maybe even on the horse lords. That would be awesome. How am I losing these battles? Someone tell me. Okay. Wow. They must have a good commander or something to be able to do that to me. Huh. Okay. I mean, wow. I'm known for my dedication to the faith. That's awesome. Now let's capture their capital. So we lost 2 major battles. But we're still winning the war. Not by much, though. Okay, these guys broke apart. Now Lancaster is its own thing. So I want to see this annoying cousin now. Yeah, he's... View election. I just really don't have the total score of this candidate, 18. I'm just not doing well in Denmark. I don't know. Maybe we need an empire very soon so that we can avoid any catastrophe. Okay, so that's 70% right there. Of course, you know what I'm worried about? Look at the Asatrus when they invaded East Francia. Now the Christians are making a comeback. Albeit maybe not Catholics, but it's kind of split. You know, but you see... Oh no, it's split into kind of different dynasties, Norse dynasties. Okay, cool. Because in case there's a crusade, we can at least like fight off against these people. How do I increase my voter strength? Total development modified by faith and culture group +3. He's rank 2. We can coerce other people. Okay, I might have to create some hooks. Fabricate a hook. Which I can't. Alright, well, my focus right now is on England and Norway. I won't create the Kingdom of England just yet to avoid any dangers, but so look at that. Disband. Or in fact, maybe I should create the Kingdom of England, but make it my primary title. Maybe that's what I should do. I don't know. It's a tricky situation. But now I think I can definitely create the title of England. Yeah, Kingdom of England. Huh. You know what? I don't have much of Denmark anyways. I don't, you know, England is a bit more strategic. It's a bit more developed, I think. Maybe I should, you know, count that as my kingdom, right? And then make London the capital. I don't know. Let me try it out. Kingdom of England. Okay. But then I probably have to change the succession law, which would be a whole other thing. I need 1500 for that. So, all right. Actually, let me try it. I'm gonna take that risk. Worst case scenario is I can destroy the kingdom. Not that that's not an ideal situation to have, but okay. Active elections. Okay, my son. Okay, he's set to actually take on both. And what about England? Wait. What about England? What about the title of England? Who's set to be king? My son. But this is based on Confederate partition. He's going to keep England as a Confederate partition, and then you can add laws and make it Scandinavian elective. Which I will, you know, do maybe later on. But let's just say I make Sweden my primary title. Just I'm kind of testing this thing. Will it give me more voting power? I don't know how it works. Okay, so let's just say Sweden becomes the primary title. Make primary. Okay? And then when we vote on Sweden, do I get more say now? I don't get it. I just want to see how it works. No, not at all. So might as well make it Denmark then. It's very confusing. Because now we have like multiple kingdoms and my son, okay, he's still in first place. So maybe let's do Denmark as primary title. Denmark. Make primary. Now let's go to decisions. Okay. Holding Kingdom of Norway. Again, I'm not sure if that's the entire thing, the entire region. We'll see. All right. We'll ransom, of course. We'll raise a runestone. Because we're great like that. We'll also bring in a spy master. That's the annoying guy. That's the guy we need to murder. We'll get rid of him. Hopefully that will be the end of that. Alright. Now why is this my player heir? It's just all over the place right now. My player heir changed to this guy. My nephew. So it's no longer my son, who maybe I should disinherit because he has terrible traits of being a murderer and a fornicator and trusting, fickle, humble. Okay, so I've disinherited him. Now I gotta actually cast in my vote. I'll go for my nephew. Okay, he seems to be the right candidate. He's also, let's just see this. We'll nominate him here too. And so he seems to be the next guy in line for both the Kingdom of Denmark and what else? The Kingdom of Denmark and the Kingdom of Sweden. What about the Kingdom of England though? Let's see. That's another issue. We're gonna have to change the succession laws in England to make the same person the proper candidate. So this guy, I'm gonna get rid of him. This guy's my number one kind of worry right now. What about these guys? Oh wow, they're quite strong. They got their allies. Earl of Sjaelland of Barcelona. Who just died. So they lost that alliance. And we can just maybe, just maybe, begin to secure our foothold in Denmark here. Alright. We should end this very soon. And then we'll later start putting our hands on Norway. So we're making it, but it's surely but slowly. There's still a kind of slow progress here. It's not entirely, it's not working out like, super quickly because we gotta account for so many things, but I see us making some progress here. Okay, available perks. Bellum Justum. Okay, that's going to be very good because Casus Belli cost is now minus 50%. That's a great deal. Okay, so we captured the daughter of the Jarl. That's good. We're at 89. I think we're going to win this war without a single battle. And yeah, I think this is really working out to our favor. Do it, so let's move in our troops here. He's finally dead. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that annoying cousin now. Now who do we nominate? Okay. This is becoming endless, these nominations. Alright. So we want him, this new heir of ours, who's a nephew. We're gonna nominate him for both, right? So for both kingdoms. Okay, and then we won this war, which means that we get all of, most of Denmark. I think we have most of it at this point. Is this part of Denmark? No, it's actually part of the Kingdom of East Francia. So I think we have all of Denmark. So we'll disband. And again, let me just see where we are here. Kingdom of Denmark held for 30 years. You are an independent ruler. See, again, I don't know if it means held by the same individual. Right? Or by the dynasty. Either way, we'll find out very soon or later. Alright. What about the Kingdom of Alba? That would be a cool subjugation or invasion of their kingdom. Kingdom of Alba. In fact, who holds it? Yeah, he's a Catholic. Go figure. That's gonna be, you know, a challenge, but alright. Would this be a part of Norway? Kingdom of Norway, yeah. What about this? Yep. Kingdom of Norway. Maybe let's see these guys. Huh. Alright, so grant this guy this new territory here. Oh, there are rune stones here that belong to me or my dynasty. If I give this territory to another dynasty, then I will have my rune stones will be destroyed, so I should keep them. Alright. Sure, we'll let you go. Go conspire against us, we'll catch you later. Okay. Well, we are expanding. A little bit worried about England here. Kingdom of England, because it's gonna go. Oh, it's going to my nephew, so it's not an issue here. But we'll change the laws later. Okay, we'll add new laws later on. And so let's take this. What is this? Maybe we can take just this county here. Okay, they're vastly inferior. This is like not a costly war whatsoever. And later on we'll annex them. Kind of want to go to their capital right away, yeah. Maybe I should send these folks over here. Go capture their capital. Meanwhile, you take the county. Wow. Forging of Yom's Vikings. So Chieftain Frikr, an enterprising Nordic adventurer, has launched a vicious invasion against Milots, sweeping the land of Wallen out from under him in a surprise attack. What makes this unusual is that the invasion seems to have had a religious motivation. Frikr has partnered with an Asatru zealot named Grimer to set up a warrior brotherhood they call the Yom's Vikings. The group claims that they will enforce the old ways, striking against Abrahamic's reformists and rival pagans alike, reaving a bloody swath of up and down the waters of the Baltic. All shall know Odin's wrath. And so, Chieftain Frigger will get an army of 1,500 men in Wollen. A holy order of your faith will be founded. You become the order's patron. Wow, that's cool. So we can maybe use these guys in wars. Let's see, holy order. Yeah, they're already hired, but all right, we'll probably use them against people of another faith. That's cool. So we're about to capture these guys' capital. Okay. Chancellor. We'll just recruit this guy here. Let's stop these guys in their tracks. Okay. Just want this war to end. It's getting kind of tedious. Let's go down this corridor again. Maybe we'll send these guys over here. Again, what is the situation here? We completely control the region of North Sea Heartlands. Alright, so I gotta control this area completely. Okay, that makes sense. That kind of makes sense now. So if I control this, doesn't mean that I need the entire kingdoms, but if I have to control this territory. Okay, cool. Good to know. I'll try to control everything though, why not? So I don't think I'll be able to finish this achievement in this episode, but we're getting close. There we go. This is done. And so disband all. Alright. And so I think now these guys are going to be the next target. Conquer. They're vastly inferior. Might as well conquer them though. Alright, so that's that for these guys. What about Mercia? Mercia's... Where do they have all these troops from? That'd be cool. We can capture Alba later. What about Lancaster? We'll take them too. Oh, look at West Francia. That's cool. Central Europe seems to be very pagan at the moment. Well, not Bavaria, but... Alright. Well then. Eventually, what I'll do is go for this here. We can attack these guys now. I'll go for... I mean, if I just want that, I'll go for that. I'll go for a whole duchy, why not? Okay, we'll go for that entire duchy here. Confirm and attack. Right? These are the guys I wanted to kind of make too. Okay, so we raised the Varangian veterans too. These guys are going to be very useful. We got quite a sizable military now, or army. Let me grant this to someone else. All right. Go for the capital right away. Try to end wars as soon as possible. Okay, maybe keep them here. The money that we're making is great. I haven't even been raiding. I've just been going to wars. Usually you when you play Viking, you raid to go to wars, right? Like to prepare for wars, but I've been fairly good with the the military situation has always been in my favor, so, and the financial situation too. So we haven't been really that needy. Let's go destroy these guys, why not? Come here. A scandal in the making, right? Or in the waiting? Okay. Organize march. 76. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna get there very soon. Finish this war very soon. 95. We're starting to face attrition. Not good. Maybe just go and attack these guys here instead of sieging. Okay, there we go. We won. Enforce demands. So now, as you can see, we're really establishing a foothold. And let's see what happens with... How are we faring in terms of the kingdom? Kingdom of Norway. We need 6 more counties we can be able to create a kingdom. Okay. So, what do we got? What else do we have? Again, let's see that kind of decision. Let's see the decision here. Secure the kingdom. Okay. Again, what is it? I completely control the North Sea heartlands. So I gotta take parts of Lancaster, of course. I'm almost done taking care of this situation, so I'll take that. It's honestly, it's getting there. It really is. I just don't get this idea of Kingdom of Norway held for 30 years. Or Kingdom of Denmark held for 30 years. What do you mean? Right? So we'll figure it out. And look at that. Look at that. We're at 12,000. Ransom, sure. Sure, we'll let you guys go. Spy master. Someone who's loyal would be nice. And sure. So eventually we'll take care of them later. These people. What about Mercia? I just want to know. I'll kill this guy because I'm gonna attack his kingdom. I want to know why they have that many troops. What is it about them? I mean, you're Mercia. You're cornered. Why are you so strong? We'll take care of them though. No worries. It'll be my pleasure. Again, let me see here. Okay, good. The right successor. The right successor as well. There's no one contending with him at this point. Who else? Kingdom of England. Got the right successor as well. So that's awesome. Hopefully this guy can get married too. Let's marry him too. No, I can't marry him. But maybe we can marry... No. Anyways, I'll make sure he gets married when I control him as my character. Why am I doing light cavalry? I'm not really... Should have gone for engineering for destruction, but then again, we're gonna use all of this stuff. Okay. Should I go for Mercia? I think I should. I think I should conquer that duchy. I mean, they're right... I'm right there. That's gonna give me large swaths of land. Okay, what's going on here? Perfect. I think we're gonna win this. 11,000 troops. Quite a significant battle. And we got... Look how much fame we got from that. I'm almost a living legend too. Okay, keep an eye out on the attrition here. That's the most important thing. Always keep an eye out on attrition. Okay, we got their capital. I'll go in as one force here just to hit them really hard, and then I'll kind of separate them. She's no longer pregnant. Wow, we captured their ruler. Alright. So here we are. In England. We're really moving into the heartland. We'll take Lancaster. We'll take that duchy. That county right here. Just in a bit. And then I think we've secured the northern we've secured that border here. Now then we just need dismantle. Okay, what is it? Secure the. See, I'm not getting it here. North Sea of the Heartland. So we just need the one more county here, and then we're good in terms of Denmark. Yeah. So okay, I think it's not much, honestly. It's not much. We'll take this county right now, but first let me just hand over those duchies to somebody, or sorry, there's newly acquired counties. Okay, let's just give it to this guy. Random, but no, maybe not too much. Give this guy this county here. So we're quite organized. Above vassal limits. Yeah, we fixed that. Oh no, that's the vassal limits, right? Well, we're gonna be doing a lot of management here, but typically what you would be doing is you'd go for jarls, and then you give them, vassals that don't like you. That's typically what I do. Right? And then he likes me for that. How much am I over the limit? I'm over the limit by 2. It's not the end of the world. Okay. She's a chiefess. We need a high chiefess. Or a high chief. We don't have many dukes here, by the way. So we'll create this duchy, for example, and then the person who has this duchy will then be able to vassalize. For example, show recent, we give him that, and then we give him we give him vassals. Maybe not local, but we'll give him vassals, yeah. Yeah. So we're no longer above the limit now. I'll fix that later. I like to do this micromanagement when I'm not filming or when I'm not recording because it gets so boring and tedious. But alright, so Lancaster is our next move here. We'll conquer that county. We're not even going to hesitate at that point. Just go for it. Alright. This guy will go for... Take attrition, why not? Go for the capital. I mean, we need this county. It's ultimately what we need. Okay, so this guy's moving out of the way. sure. Okay. Speed things up a little bit. It'd be nice to take Alba too. That's just additional territory. 68%. What can we do to make that 100? Right, so just finish off this duchy here. Okay. And my character died. Yet the land remains intact. Okay. So how did he die? I didn't even get the chance to read that. But what I'm gonna do, I think, at this point is... I couldn't even use I never got the chance to use the invade kingdom, which is fine. I mean, we made kingdoms. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna focus on... Maybe this guy should be the diplomat. I'm gonna focus on securing, you know, the realm even further. Let's get this guy married too. Oh, that's a good alliance. We'll get him married. He's chaste, so hopefully he can have children. But election means we should go for her. We should go for this I think it's my sister or my cousin. Let's elect her as the next ruler for all of these kingdoms. So good. She has her place, and let's see, with England it's also her. So that's amazing. We're not gonna lose any territory, hopefully. But what I'm gonna do is, you know, I'm gonna come back in the next episode and I'm gonna try to fix the situation. I'm gonna do some bit of micromanagement, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue on with the remainder of the territory that we need to you know, establish or secure the High Kingdom. Because again, we need, you know, we have what we need from England. We just need the bits from Norway, and then I think we need to control or hold the Kingdom of Norway and Kingdom of England and Kingdom of Denmark for 30 years. So I'll see how that happens. Hopefully we can get that achievement in the next episode, or if not, in the one after. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with more content. Stay posted.